What's up, guys? Garrett Crawford here. I have my partner in crime.
Hey,
It's Jacob. You know, he doesn't say his name.
Shaggy 1 HP.
The Shaggy One. So today we are finally, I guess, ballsing up.
Yeah, finally doing the tutorial video on how to get Mega Game Boy Advance emulator. How to get a ROM and get the Pokemon Randomizer so you can do Randomizer Nuzlocks.
Yes.
As well.
So we're going to give you guys the full-blown tutorial in basically like 10 minutes. So let's get started.
So, pretty much, as we've always say,
Google.
just Google.
Google.
MGBA.
Boom, look at it. It's like,
and it just sends it.
Like, it's literally right there.
Yeah, and this is what you want. You want the MGBA.io.
Yep, first thing usually.
Yep.
Now you can, like Jacob is hovering over the downloads, you can go there, or you can click on the top link.
Or you can click on the link. It's gonna, but this is just gonna bring you straight to it.
Exactly.
You're gonna want your desktop versions, right? I picked the 64-bit. It's gonna instantly download it for you, and you just follow it, show in folder, and you have the installer, and then you just click through, and it should. But it should start up like this.
And you want it in English or whatever.
Like an installer. Just keep going. Read through this if you want. If you really want to understand a little bit more about the agreement, legal issues, and whatnot. You just accept and pretty much create. And let this all go.
Yep, just hit.
I already have it installed, so I'm not really going
to
continue with it. But this is how you would install it. Yeah.
I think what we're going to do now is move on to the next step and find a ROM.
So, now, for games, let's just go with Pokemon Emerald.
Now, we do want you guys to know that these emulators are not only just for Pokemon. It's just they're mostly used for Pokemon. You can play old, like, Mega Man games on here. What were some other classics back in the day?
I mean, some of the old Yu-Gi-Oh! Ones.
Yeah.
Like
man.
Battle City.
Dude, I love the Battle City one.
Yeah.
So yeah, this game isn't. This is literally open to every Game Boy Advance game. So
yeah. So like with Emerald, usually there's going to be multiple websites. It's literally pick and choose what works for you. Emulatorgames.net. I use it a lot. I think Garrett's used it.
That's what I've used for most.
Yeah.
Like that's how I found Blue Kaizo
Yeah.
and a couple of the really ridiculous ones.
Yeah, and you're just gonna save game.
Bam.
And it's just gonna start the download for you.
And as you can tell, it should actually download the game straight to that Game Boy Advance file, right? If I'm not mistaken. Or actually, it'll be its own zip.
Yeah, it'll be its own zip, and you'd have to go and create your own file for it. I already have a version of it, so I won't go through it. But you'll right-click, and you'll extract files wherever
you want them to go. So in this instance, you'd put them in the same file with your Mega Game Boy Advance.
And when you do the extraction files, it lets you pick and choose.
So yeah, you just choose wherever you want to put it.
Yeah, and MGBA will set up files for you. So
yeah, like MGBA games is probably where you would go. Or in this case, actually, Jacob even has one already built for strictly just Pokemon games.
Yeah.
So that way he has it separate from all of his other ones.
So that's how you get a ROM.
So, yeah, hopefully that is helpful. We're going to move on to the next phase.
Which is one of the, funnest parts. Now, the randomizer. Just click in Pokemon Randomizer, and it should be the top one. Pokemon Hacks.
Dabom Stew. Or the Universal Pokemon Game Randomizer.
Yeah, and you'll click it. Go through it. It'll tell you all about it. It'll give you screenshots, supporting games, which
literally everything.
All the way up to Gen 5.
thing.
Like I've tested randomizing platinum, really difficult.
I'm actually really wanting to in the future do Heart Gold Soul Silver because I missed playing. I missed playing through the Nuzlocke crystal that we did, and it was
that's
so
what started
much fun.
you, really.
It really was the one that started me. So I feel like eventually we're gonna have to get into some Gen 4
and since
games.
it's updated for Gen 4.
Oh
like,
yeah.
It's,
Oh yeah.
Anyways, you'll hit downloads on the side and go for the EXE version. It's gonna
Show another zip.
Yep, show another zip, and you're going to go through the process. Now, you will need Java to actually operate it.
I think most computers already have Java on.
Some of them, and if you don't, it's an easy, quick download. It's not that big deal. It just like how we're installing all these, it'll tell you how to do it. Yeah. But yeah, you just show it in folder, you open it up, and then it should come up. Should have prepared that.
It's okay. Okay, so now we're actually going to do
now once you've done all of that, the randomizer should just be a random icon, like just nothing.
So anyway, this is what your randomizer looks like. You have tons and tons of different things that you can change on this. The big ones that we like doing are the Pokemon traits, starters, statistics, and trades, moves and movements. That's mostly what Jacob likes messing with. I try not to mess with that stuff too much.
All I ever change is I just update the moves to make sure they're the most updated.
And add fairy type.
And add fairy type. Or sorry, no, it does not add.
It doesn't add a fairy type, but it does update the moves to Gen 5. I think that's what it says
Gen
right
5.
there. Yeah, that's another thing. Hover over the tab real quick. If you hover over the tab, it'll tell you what happens if you enable it. Oh, yeah, Gen 6. There you go.
Yeah.
If this is checked, moves will be updated to their Gen 6 stats, power, accuracy, etc.
Yeah.
Where possible.
And then I just random preferring the same type.
Okay, so next thing we go on to is a trainer Pokemon. You can make it to where they're random.
They're themed.
Themed. You can make it to where their rival carries their starter through. You can make it to where they don't have early Wonder Guard. They can't use Legendary, stuff like that.
Yeah, you can pretty much build their team not subconsciously, but just kind of like somewhat build their team because you can even like weight them by type. And everything.
So like wild Pokemon. This is the big one. So we always choose random. Okay. Yeah. And then we put it on type theme areas. So basically it makes it to where if you run into a certain typing, that's all that's going to spawn in that area is typings or Pokemon with that typing.
Yeah. And then off to the side, you can, depending on the game that uses time-based encounters, I think the dogs from...
Oh, the legendaries?
Yeah, I think they're time-based. You can make it to where legendaries just don't spawn. You can set minimum catch rates to either make it easier or more difficult
to catch.
But we usually just randomize held items
and ban bad items.
Because if you don't do this, you're going to get just useless
items that you're not going to be able to use at all.
Like mail.
What
are you going to use mail for, really?
Who needs mail? Okay. So HMs and tutors and stuff like that, we don't mess with that normally.
That goes
field items, ban the bad items, and randomize it.
Because that means you can get the lucky egg randomly.
Yeah.
Or the double master ball.
You guys can't see it right now, but Jacob's staring intently at me. I've done both of those things.
It's all luck. It's really all luck based.
It really is.
And you got lucky.
And then this is where basically you can just add quality of life patches. To your game.
Depending on the version, like here, this is a black-white experience patch. This is, I think, for all the games.
That's just nice.
Yeah, just always have that on. You can allow the Pikachu evolution for Pokemon Yellow. Randomize the PC potion.
Yeah, that's very nice. That can be funny sometimes when you're doing run-throughs on Nuzlocke with that. You can get like a Master Ball early on.
You can instantly start off with national decks.
You want to ban the Lucky, or you can ban Lucky Egg.
Ban Lucky. The randomizing catching tutorial is important for like Emerald, where the tutorial is your rival catching their Pokemon for the first time. So randomizing this means they'll have a randomized starter as well.
So basically, once you're done with all of your settings and you've put them to exactly how you want them, you're going to go to randomize and save. So what that does is you'll hit that. It'll bring up a prompt saying, are you
essentially where do you want to save
where do you want to save this at?
And you go and put it wherever your folder is for your game.
So essentially, what you'll do is you'll go find your Pokemon Emerald game when it prompts you to. You'll save it onto that. Jacob's actually pulling that up to show you what it looks like. So you'll go to yep, and then hit games one more time.
Pokemon, and I have a Nuzlocke folder, and this is where we would put all of our Nuzlockes.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, you would save the file onto one of those.
Yeah,
and
this is an open one.
Yeah,
but you just save it, and then when you go through,
you don't even have to open ROM through that way. You can just bring up the Game Boy Advance emulator. Oh, there you go. Okay, so that's how to load in the ROM.
That's how to load in the ROM.
So you want to open ROM and then choose...
choose your settings, and as we went through.
And then randomize save. See, now it prompts you to game.
Yeah.
Which...
And then we go through all over again.
And save it onto
Emerald. It on.
Yes, that was really loud.
Yeah, it was.
This is. Do you want to perform the randomization?
Yeah, and this means it's going to generate a report that shows you what's in the game.
Yeah, it basically shows you.
It shows you what's going to be where, who has what.
If you wanted to go look at that.
Yeah, if you don't want it to be a surprise, read this. If you want it to be a surprise, don't do anything with it. This is the random seed and string. If you want other people to play along with you, essentially, you can
play in the same Nuzlocke as you, or the same randomization.
Yeah, the same randomization seed. You can just produce this file
and then put it on a flash drive, send it to your buddy,
and send it to your buddy.
Well, actually, you could probably compress it as a file and email it too.
Yeah, you can compress it and file it. But then you just hit done, and it's going to save you there.
Boom. Then you go and grab your Mega Game Boy Advanced emulator.
And you...
So now, try and pull that one up. That was a Emerald, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so, for instance... Oh, this is going to be big.
Real big.
Okay, there we go.
So, File. Load ROM.
Ooh. Pokemon Emerald RN.
Yep. Find your randomizer.
And then speed roll through that bad boy.
And if you are wondering how to speed, it was Shift Tab.
Shift Tab is to speed up.
But
be careful when doing that.
Yeah, don't recommend
I would not recommend that all the time. And if you are doing that, I would recommend highly that you save.
Yeah. Ah!
And he had a Voltorb. Yeah. Okay, so basically,
you go through this.
Why don't you actually take it all the way to the end to where you get your Pokemon, so that way you can prove and see that it worked. Yeah, you got to turn your clock on. Yeah, you guys are getting a little preview here. Bam. See how it's moving really fast too because of that speed up. That does help.
Yeah,
through dialogue. It helps through dialogue a lot.
The tutorial really.
Okay, wait. Oh yeah, you gotta go. Yeah. You gotta go meet May. Yeah, faster. You just you didn't even. You gotta.
They're not talking. They're all just staring at each other intently.
Yeah.
Ghastly, Bellsprout, and Azurill.
Why does Bellsprout say flame Pokemon? Or flower Pokemon? I was like, oh no. I was like, wait a minute, what?
Flame Pokemon.
See if one of them's a shiny. Look at them all. See if they're shinies. No. Okay. You just gotta check sometimes. Yeah. But another thing with the randomization is you can choose what you want your starters to be like. You can make it to where they have a mandatory 2 evolutions. You can make it to where it's legendaries.
Completely random.
Yeah, you can make it to where it's completely random. You can also skip past impossible evolution. So
yes.
Gengar trading for Gengar, like you can just make it to where it'll evolve.
Yeah, Gengar
naturally.
or Kadabra and Haunter will evolve around 36 to 42.
I've seen mine. Mine evolved at 39.
Yeah,
it's random in between those levels, though.
Yeah, it's random in between those levels.
But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I think we got most of the gist, the big parts, to help you guys get going. So we hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we hope you guys are liking the content. We want you to like, comment, subscribe, and tell us down below what Pokemon Game Boy Advance game would you play if you downloaded this emulator. I think that's it.
Yeah, that's all. Have a great guy.
Have a great guy. Okay.